What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Josh Helm here in Wills Point, Texas at our Lonestar Landing project. A lot of you guys may have a developed interest in this project. It's roughly 1,800 square feet of living quarters, and we've got an extended carport covered area off the right side. So I wanted to get back over here. It's been extremely muddy, and it is an absolute muddy mess today, but you know, it's all about documenting a little bit of the progress along the way. We had the guys here over the weekend. They were able to make quite a bit more progress with some of the sheeting that's going on the exterior. Last time we were over here, we were kind of wrapping up some of our framing. Obviously now we've got the roof put on. I was by here a week or so ago, and we had an extended downpour, torrential downpour rain, where I was showcasing and letting you guys see a little bit of that with how noisy it might be before insulation. A lot of cool things going on here when it comes to making progress. We've got our electricians already been in, made a lot of progress on their part. Our plumber came in as well. The only thing we're lacking right now when it comes to trades is there's a little bit more left to do, which is, some of this is some things that I'd like for them to come back and take care of. Some of it's just things that are left over to do. Our power company came in. There's a meter base still got to be put in, but I'm kind of glad I caught it at this stage so we can talk about the location of exactly where that's going to go. So we got a couple things right there, and then our HVAC guy still needs to get in here and do some of their work before we're going to be ready for the next phase, which is going to be insulation, and then we'll be moving to drywall. And you guys know how it goes, a lot to do. So we've already moved past the stage of shell only, really, because we got the trades working. That's a little bit disappointing. I didn't get in here before those guys did, and we didn't get the exterior shell done either. So as you can see, we've got a little bit more work to do with the stone work on the exterior, and we've got the chimney as well to take care of. So plenty of work going on here. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get it going. So I just got through walking through the project with the client. It's just a muddy mess out here, guys. I am just glad I wore my old shoes today, but I'm slipping everywhere. But overall, I wanted to show you guys a little bit on the outside. This here is, I can't remember the exact name of this panel, and it always gets me, but this is really mimicking our project we did at the Hill County Barndominium. So it's a tan colored with the tan colored trim, as you can see, which is really nice. But they're going to even kind of match some of what we did on the stone, I think, for that. A lot of people have decided to emulate what we did in those builds. So this is a decorative porch here. We're missing the under ridge trim there, as well as over here. All this will be trimmed out before it's all said and done. Just showing you how we like to extend our porches past, our porch roof past the concrete level. But you can see they went with a beige colored window and a big front porch here. Now coming in here is our interior. You can see they got the knotty alder doors, which is a nice touch. You're seeing a little bit more of the framing, how we frame that all the way up to the top to enclose that as we're getting ready for insulation, and how we flatten the ceiling off right here at the top. We do that for our HVAC ductwork that's going to be able to run from one side to the other. And I think I told you guys last time we were here with the roof off, and most of this framing was done, but you could really see this particular layout in a completed format by looking at our Wills Point Barndominium, which is on YouTube. So you're seeing a lot of this work that's done here with our electrician and all that being in here. Not a huge update here, guys, but I am showing you how the changes take place on these projects. So plumber has been in. What they do at this stage, pretty much set the tubs into place, get a lot of their piping in spot, and one of the things that will be focused on at this point of construction is finding all of the penetrations that we need to reseal now, because we already went on the exterior. You guys were here last time with us. So we'll be looking for things like this right here. You know, a hole that the electrician made. We'll come back and seal that up. We'll be getting our liquid flashing, going through this whole thing and finding every penetration through this. Spots like this and this. This is way better than it used to be. I used to have an electrician that would literally come cut a hole the size of his box, which was very frustrating. Had to always deal with that. But sometimes when you're getting your panel guys ahead of you, when it comes to these penetrations, you've got to, deal with all that. This is where all of our power's coming in. Now, you guys might remember we had like a mud bench over here. So one of the things I'm going to be talking to them about is probably doing an exterior panel here instead, because I believe the wife is concerned about losing some of that. On our Wills Point build, we had it over here, which it ended up taking a little bit of space up. Well, here, I think if I go to an exterior panel instead of this interior, it is going to, they're going to have to sort all that out. But I think this was discussed. So this is something we got to get taken care of here on this one. We're going to have laundry here. They're eliminating a sink here and having a water heater here instead of in the attic. So that's one of the decisions they made. As you look out on this big porch, you can see, again, we got some under-ridge soffit there that's still got to go on. But the better part of this is covered because we got all our electrical in place. So it'll be ready for some lights. And a lot of water, guys, a lot of water. You can see I'm going to have to get back over here and deal with some of this on the back side. But this is coming into that laundry room, which is primarily where most people are going to come in. You got 2 bedrooms here on this side. A little bit redundant because I showed you guys this before. But you can see we got a closet over here. Got the walk-in bedroom there. Then you come over here on this side and a very large master bedroom here. Plenty of attic space up there at the top. You can see those penetrations that are there for the plumbing stack. See some daylight. So those are things that we've got the boots here. They just didn't get to put them on. They worked over the weekend, but they, I think, ran out of dry weather to be able to complete any of that. So these are where we're going to have a dual sink vanity. We'll have a spot for a little tub here. And you've got your walk-in shower. It goes here on this space. Air conditioning will sit over this area. We have attic access as well that goes up there. So all your mechanical will probably sit over this closet and bathroom area, preferably. It's nice that it's located over here so that the master bedroom will get first dibs on coldest air. And a nice big walk-in closet. So Now, I did talk to the client. They did opt to take this door out. So going to the laundry room from the master, this was something that they just decided they didn't want to do. And that's what it's about, preference. All right, guys, so at this stage of the game, there's a lot of things that we're looking for in order to gauge progress on a build like this. We are moving along pretty good. So that doesn't mean we take our time somewhere else at this stage, but what we have been able to accomplish by getting the roof enclosed, all of the exterior, is we're that much more better protected to make more progress without weather being an issue. As you can see, it's a muddy mess out here today, but that's not really going to delay us. We did have TVEC here today, so they were looking at ways that they'll be able to come in, bring the power, although because we don't have the meter base installed, they're not going to be ready to set power, but that's not what he was here to do today. It was more of a planning thing anyways. But so these are the things that we're focused on. Getting power to the build as soon as possible is a great thing to be able to do. Most conventional construction, you're not able to do that because you've either got siding or brick or painting and things like that to do. But because we have these finished exterior panels, this does give us an advantage to be able to establish and get our power as soon as possible. Meaning that as soon as you get maybe a lot of your paint work done, your trim work can happen immediately. So these are key components of getting these things ready as soon as possible, having water, having power, all of these things on your build as soon as possible, having road accessibility to where it can be made ready and you can make the progress you need along the way of construction where you know, hey, no matter what, I know I can get in and out. So those are key components as well to making sure that you're able to continue and to have progress. Obviously, if we had a delay on getting windows here, that would be a problem because I would have to delay doing my sheeting on the outside. But since we had all of the windows in stock, we were able to get all these done. That meant we're ready for putting the sheets on. So those are key things to keeping the project moving along. Now, we've not always been able to push some of these factors because of delays on windows or struggles with materials on a project or availability of materials. You know, some of these kind of things have always been factors, but we've actually had pretty good success for our standard base windows, being able to get these either MI or Elevate windows. We've been able to get these in stock pretty readily available. Now, if you're special ordering windows, I'd recommend you work special early on that so that, and one thing, like while we're pouring the slab, we're usually trying to make sure that windows are being ordered, because if you got 5-6 weeks, by the time you get all that framed up, let's dry it in. That's what you're trying to focus on. So the next big steps on this project for the Lonestar Landing is going to be making sure all the selections are picked for tile, and so that we can begin maybe some of the prep work in the showers. We can also start setting our sights on cabinets soon, because all the walls and stuff are here. So that's something that we're going to be focused on, even though intermittently we're going to be moving the steps ahead with our HVAC man and our drywallers, insulators. Insulation's got to come before drywall, but that'll be the upcoming steps ahead. So a lot more to come on this build. I hope you guys are going to subscribe and to ring the bell, hit the likes, comments below. All these things help out the analytics on our channel. So thank you, and welcome to all the new subscribers as well. If you haven't followed us on Facebook and Instagram, please do that now. I'm Josh Helm, wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching. Texas Best.
Oh yeah, Texas Best.
Oh yeah, Texas Best.